Alright guys, we're back here with another mystical features video where this one I'm a little bit excited about, and today we're going to be talking about the back rooms. So let's go ahead and dive into it. The Backrooms is a fictional location that originated in 2019 in a 4chan thread. The Backrooms are usually portrayed as an impossibly large, extra-dimensional expanse of empty rooms. As time goes by, people expand on the concept of the Backrooms, making short films, video games, and now movies. The Backrooms are a dimension outside of normal reality. There are many different levels in the back room, with each level not connecting to each other. So, what is the Backrooms, you may ask? Well, let's go find out. The back rooms starts in a large carpeted room with fluorescent lights and a pale yellow dividing walls. Each level consists of different environments, some like a parking garage or like a maintenance tunnel. Now, at first glance, you may think each level is normal and safe, but truth be told, that's the complete opposite. As mentioned earlier, the back rooms is a dimension outside of normal reality, meaning don't trust what you see. Things in the back room isn't as it seems. Journeying into the back room will bring out your darkest fears, and when in the back room, it feels like you're in an elusive dream. A never ending elusive dream, I should say. When you're in there, it's a never ending place with many levels. When you're in the back room, people call it no clipping out of reality. No clipping is a video game related term when a player goes through a wall or a floor that you're not supposed to access. Walking into the back room can drive you insane and play tricks on your mind. But the really bad thing is, there's really no way out of the back rooms once you're in it. However, people say if you find solace, which is like a comfort or a relief feeling, you could make it out of the back rooms. They even said that there's a hidden secret door, but it's impossible to get to due to it being too deep into the back rooms, and no one has ever reached it if there is a secret door in the back room. Now, as we mentioned earlier, the back room has many different levels, but there are many different categories of levels. We have normal levels, which consist of cluster 1, cluster 2, cluster 3, and cluster 4. Each cluster has 1,000 levels. It said it's hard to travel between each clusters, with the first and the last level being the only way to travel between each cluster. And it says the further you go, the more you feel detached from reality. Now, for the next category, unlike normal levels, we have negative levels. Negative levels are said to be closer to reality, with a level negative 999 representing a true reality. Some wanderers believe negative levels have multiple clusters, but unfortunately, there's not too much enough information on negative levels. Now we have secret levels, also known as enigmatic levels. Secret levels have an anomalous quantum stability. Usually, secret levels have a fluctuant quantum stability level with a quantum stability above 3,999. And they are considered to be secret levels, although most scientists say level 4,000 doesn't exist. However, secret levels with a fluctuant quantum stability are not numbered. Instead, they're referred to with a name. Last but not least, we have sub-levels. They share the same distance from reality as other levels. Sub-levels, for the most part, share the same characteristic with their parent level and have main entrance through their parent levels. Now, that is all for all the levels and stuff. There's not really much information I could have gotten from each level. I guess people are still working on it. However, I did gather as much as I can. We talked about normal, we talked about secret, we talked about sub levels, and hopefully we can get some more information in the future. But that's all I can gather here, and let's move on to the next topic. Now, let's not forget about the backroom entities. Yes, there are entities in the backroom that can break you or even kill you. So, we'll only go over a few entities considering that there's hundreds of entities, but we'll run down a couple of them. Now, let's start with the Smiler, which is entity number 3, which they have a bright, gleaming eyes and teeth. Just imagine a dark room and you see something bright showing nothing but its eyes and teeth and a creepy smile. The Smiler is classified as very dangerous and hostile. However, it only appears in dark corners or doorways. It's speculated that the entity do not have bodies, rather the darkness itself is their bodies. Next, we'll be talking about the Hounds. The Hounds are a dog-like cybernetic organism classified in the genus Canis lupus along with dogs and wolves. Now, even though they look like dogs, they are nothing like dogs. Some people think at birth the hounds are thought to be born as dogs, but they are mostly robotic, and the skeletons of the hounds is identical to dogs, but it's all metal. They say that the hounds are covered in metal sheet. The hounds have no true skin, and apparently the head is the strangest part. The skull is the only part where the bone remains, and below the head is a thick layer of fur. And apparently, the hounds are moderately dangerous. If you show no fear, if you don't run away, you might befriend one. The origins of the Bat Room began with unsettling images. The original image began between 2011 and 2018. A photograph of a large carpeted fluorescent lit room with pale yellow walls circulated on variety message boards online. The actual photo was taken in 2002 in Oshkosh, Wisconsin at a place called Hobbytown. For a long time, people were asking, what is this pic and where did it come from? The backroom has fueled many people to know more about it. This non normal reality has so much mystery to it that we, you know, ask questions about it. Could a place like the back rooms be real? Can you actually no clip out of reality? Is there a magical door out of nowhere that you can just walk through that can lead you to the back rooms? If we all believe hard enough, can this place magically appear? The back rooms have gained so much popularity that people now make games, short films, and now movies of it. Who knew that one picture circulating the online message boards can spark people interest into turning this picture into a creepy pasta? That is it for the back rooms. Hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. I was really excited to touch down on this one. I can't wait. I have not watched the movie yet, but I'm definitely looking forward into watching the movie. But be on the lookout for more mystical features video in the future. Like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me what we should talk about next. You guys take it easy. You guys stay safe, and I'll see you guys all in the next feature.